When I was a kid, my dad brought back a Stevie Wonder album, one with the tune Superstition on it. And I was playing it like 10 times that week. And I was really hooked after that to his genius of his performance abilities and his ability to play every instrument right on Superstition. He plays everything. And great composer. Most of the songs he wrote by himself. There's a few on the album that are written with other people, but I'm not even sure if that's true or just the contractual requirement. But Stevie, has never dropped his ability and his standard. Like I saw him in Java Jazz about 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh, you mean 2012?
Yeah, it was an amazing concert, and he was at the top of his game. And of course after that, at the Borobudur Hotel.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, and then he's like 15 feet away from me.
He came to jam.
No,
he came to the Java Jazz jam session, and it was the last time I saw George do.
Definitely one of my favorite singers.
Yeah, and also, I used to not be able, as a Gemini, I used to not be able to say who's my favorite singer, who's my favorite composer. But now, in the last few years, I can clearly define a few of my favorites, and my favorite top performing artist of all time to me is Stevie Wonder. And we used to play his tunes back in the 80s, early 80s, right? Yeah.
I mean, I had a conversation with a group of people the other day, and the question that was posed was, if you could send one human being, one musician, right? If we needed to send one musician from Earth to represent Earth on another planet, let's say for some reason Earth was dying or whatever, and we had one chance to send one musician to show the other planet what music on Earth was about. And I chose Stevie because to me he encompasses everything about a musician, a songwriter, a producer, an arranger. I mean, he's all encompassing, right? There's nothing he can't do, and he does it all really well. So it's kind of annoying actually, but yeah, of course, absolute reverence and complete. He's such an inspiration. I think I can't imagine a time in my life when I didn't have his music in it. Literally from the time I was born all the way up, he has inspired me at every level. Both as a human being and as a musician. So yeah.
How old is he now? Like 60?
He's gonna be 70 this year.
Oh, wow. And his pitch is still high.
Amazing. Yeah.
Stephen, your brother-in-law Johnny used to be his keyboardist and music director, and the thing about it is that when I hung out with Johnny, your brother-in-law, when I was recording in LA in '87, he said that what we hear of his repertoire on his albums and all that is only a fraction of how much material Stevie has actually written.
I believe that.
And he took me to go to Stevie's office and the building where all his tapes of things he continuously records, and it was almost as big as our National Museum. I mean, single story, but it's this huge sprawling complex where all his tapes of all he just writes, for want of a better way, he writes songs like diarrhea. I mean, he just keeps
he churns it out.
He churns it out.
I mean, it's a lot like Prince, right? They say Prince was the same way. I mean, but I guess it's a testament to his genius, right? The fact that he continually churn out not just rubbish music, but really incredible music, at that kind of rate. Is testament to his genius.
And his lyrics are also, quite deep and
so poetic.
Very inspiring. Except for, most musicians are not crazy about I Just Called to Say I Love You.
That's true.
Although we are very much grateful for the fact it gave him a big payday, allowed him to again reset his whole enterprise. In the same way that Norah Jones actually financed the existence of Blue Note Records for the next 10 years. And none of the other artists were making money. Stevie's I Just Called to Say I Love You. But even then, it was not really his tune, right? He was sued for it by two musicians that he invited to some party in Spain or Italy. And they said, no, it's our song. You came to our party and we played it for you, and then suddenly it's your hit. So actually, he agreed to share the royalties with them.
Okay. Well, that's big of him to admit. Admission of guilt. Because most people just be like, no, you're lying, and who's gonna believe?
No, it happened to me.
I heard this song somewhere, but
I think it's mine. But I don't know whether I've done it before, not realizing. One time I wrote this tune that I thought was so beautiful that Toots Tillemans can record, And then I sent it to Toots and said, Jeremy, I composed a song like this in 1969. I said, I don't know. It was like, being with him and hearing the way he plays, I just came up with his tune, and half of it was exactly like his composition. It was so uncanny that I abandoned the idea of asking him to record it.